Hey beautiful people, it's Marissa Monique. So tonight I am showing you my beautiful pink Syngonium. It's quite a vision. I have it in this cute little planter stand, but it is about this big. This is like I think this is an 8-inch pot. The plant, I got it when it was very tiny and it just thrives, and it's one of those plants you can almost just kind of leave alone, and as long as the light and the temperature is right, it's kind of happy. I probably water it, I don't know, once a week, maybe twice a week. Yeah, but I haven't stabilized this plant. It's meant to kind of climb a bit, and yeah, it's just very unstable right now, and I've had like little ties on it and stuff, but it was meant for something called a moss pole. And look at this. Before this is how long, I mean, I've been using chopsticks to hold it up when it was much smaller, and now it's just gigantic. I think I've repotted it twice now, and once it's on this moss pole, it might need another one, but for now, yeah, it's just kind of flailing everywhere. And so I got a moss pole so that we can stabilize it. And this is what that is. This is a moss pole. I got them off of Amazon. It's basically a pole that's wrapped in moss. And yeah, like you stick them in the middle of plants and you attach them, they start kind of attaching to it. And I'm going to stick this one in here. Oh goodness, it's falling over. And just attach it in a couple of spots, and then it should start, just naturally the plants should start climbing. So I'm gonna find a spot. You can see in here, oh my goodness. Oh, just trying to support it. But there's a big piece right here that's kind of coming off. And so I'm gonna put the moss pole kind of in the middle of where that it is and the rest of the plant, and hopefully it will, you know, kind of start. I'm just gonna tie it on there, but anyway, it should start standing upright, and so that's what we want. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in right now. And what's great about these moss poles, I should say, is you can put one on top of each other. Like I can stack another one like this right on top of it if the plant grows up. These are very useful for the pothos plants, golden pothos, many other pothos varieties, and the monstera likes to be put on moss poles. Ooh. And let's see, I'm trying to stick this down in here. I probably will disturb the roots a bit, but we don't want to stick it far down in there. We just want it down there a little bit. So I'm just gonna unwrap this. Oh, y'all, I should not have waited to do this, but anyway, hopefully it will start wrapping. See, it's kind of wanting to wrap right here, and I have some twine, so I'm going to just stick it around here. I believe that there's some little clips or something you could buy. I'll research that, but for now I just need support on this plant because it is not happy with me. It is very unhappy with me, and I just want to stabilize it before I lose like a great deal of the plant or it's drooped over. I'm going to tie it loosely on the moss pole, and then put these other pieces on it as well. Yeah, and that will be that. It's just so tangled because it hasn't been on the moss pole, which is unfortunate and totally my fault. But it should thrive, and once it's on here, and it probably will be very happy with me after that. So I will continue to just put some little ties on here and support it. I'm just kind of bunching them together because I don't want them just falling off anymore and not having support. They will start to gather themselves. Like I said, they'll start to attach to the moss pole. And like I said, I'm probably gonna have to put another piece up here also, which is fantastic because that's what we want it to do. It'll grow nice and tall and high. I like lots of pink everything, so this makes me excited that I have a pink Syngonium, and yeah, I'm just excited to see how big it will get. I have it in kind of, my living room is very bright, but it's all very kind of indirect. It's a south-facing window, and a lot of my plants seem to be very happy with that. I'm going to attach this other part. So we've got two parts kind of attached to it, and then this other part I'm going to kind of gather up. And you know, there's so many little baby leaves on here, you know, you see so many little bitty ones. So I'm going to try not to smash those and just try to gather them. And if I have to make adjustments later, I will. I definitely will. I'm going to tie one more bunch on here and then tie another bunch. So I'm going to tie this third bunch on here. I'm going to have like 4 ties on here tonight because it's just too much to tie with one. So I'm going to just offer a little more support. It is a lot, y'all. It's a whole lot. Let's see, let me work here. And there's no amazing way to do this because, like I said, it should have been put on a moss pole much sooner so that I wouldn't have to be getting all creative. But you know, you have to, nature's creative, so it requires us to be creative. So we're figuring it out. And I think I've got it. Let's see. Yeah. We'll offer some support, and then hopefully the plant will start doing the work of attaching to the moss pole. Start leaning into it, start attaching to it. And I'll check on it, make sure I'm not putting too much stress in one spot. Okay. There we go. And there's the pole. And as you see, it'll probably be sooner than later that I'm gonna have to put another pole on here. And I'm also thinking that I'm gonna add a little soil to this pot to add some support on the bottom here. It's kind of coming up out of the soil. So I'm gonna put like about 1 inch of soil, just top dress it, as they call it, top dress it. And that will offer support as well. Thanks for watching.